What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Game Over. And we're here to discuss tech, gaming, the community, and solidarity, which we all should have. At this point in time, I would like to give a shout out to my man, Jers, my right hand man, who got me into PC gaming, and I'm still going. Shout out to this 40-inch curved monitor. Jers, what's been going up with you?
I was chilling, man. Working hard, busting my ass. Working hard out here, man. We're just really working hard.
So, I know you've been grinding Destiny 2 kinda hard. Now we're going back to Elden Ring for the seamless co-op again. But do you see a point where we'll discuss what we talked about earlier, right? Well, yesterday, right? When we watched a couple videos that were kind of disgusting and gross. And then I seen another video today, I guess, that was even more disgusting and gross. I just wanted to holler at you about that because at the end of the day, I think a lot of people have to eat crow, and it's not just eating crow. I want my victory lap. Like in these type of spares, usually I'm a humble type of dude, but in these type of arenas, I would like my victory lap because a lot of these dudes who were claiming all you need is blank blank, those type of people are now saying the same thing Sony side is saying, but they're including Nintendo, which is fine. It's fine for me. I don't really care if you have a Switch or a Lite or if you play Nintendo games on a Steam Deck. It really doesn't bother me, but I don't really include that in the consoles you need because they're not supposed to be heavy. It's not a heavy hitter for me. It's when they drop an exclusive that I like, I participate, and if they don't drop an exclusive that I don't like, then I don't participate. But when it
Yeah.
comes to having a PC and a PlayStation, I think we're all vindicated. I think we're all vindicated when we say there was no need to get an Xbox. There was no need to do anything this generation with Xbox because of the results. And I have a person that we all watch, I guess, love and adore, right? Because he does videos in a tank top. But
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day, I like to see, my congratulations to him because now he's having a come to Jesus moment. It's not pretty live, right? It's like
No, it's
watching.
not.
It's like watching. It was like watching Robert Downey Jr. start to become an alcoholic. That wasn't good to see live. Like, seeing him at award shows, he's drunk. He doesn't really look too good healthy wise. You know what I mean? Health wise, he doesn't look too good. That's what it feels like to me. They're going through a lot of emotions and a lot of withdrawal. Now, when it comes to the conversation of PC, they like to say now they're saying all you need is a PC. Well, I heard the conversation today or a video today that said person said, I'm gonna treat my Xbox Series X like a low end PC, and I'm like, that that doesn't even make sense either.
I'm called Cab on that one.
He said he gonna get the mouse and keyboard, and I sit up here is like, bro, I know this is entertainment at the end of the day, but it really hurts me to see that other side switch to Nintendo because it would kill their reputation to go straight to Sony. It would. And I'm not one of those people that say, oh yeah, you only need to stick with Sony. No, float around. Like this is not like women. Like you don't have to stay monogamous to a console. You don't have to landlock yourself into a console. I say play everywhere, but don't be rapping something that's like repping every loser in the Super Bowl. Like what are you doing? Like you don't rap the loser, you rap the winner. But
Yeah.
to each his own, bro. I know you kind of just seen that dog shit of a game we call Redfall. I don't know what that is, but people are saying they don't care about it being 30 frames per second. Jers, what's the number one rule with next gen consoles?
60 frames at least.
At least bare minimum.
Yeah, at least minimum.
Bro, I swear to God, like, instead of Joe Budden calling Rory and Maul the bare minimum boys, that's what we should start calling Xbox. Can you do the bare minimum?
I just seen a tweet though, real quick. Side note about Diablo 4 being 30 frames on PS4.
PS4
Yeah,
or PS5?
PS4.
That
People are complaining about hardware holding, situations back, and now people are flip flopping, talking about, not
but
flip flopping, but telling like people like, hey, this is 30 frames. So I'm like, hey, I don't think it's holding us back either. PS5 got 60 frames at least, so it's not really holding anything back.
is Diablo like a third party game? I believe like it's floating around on all generations of consoles, right?
Yeah.
All right, so at least I understand that. But when we have a dedicated, when you tell somebody, look them dead in their eyes and say, cut the PlayStation 5 version and just work on this, and the results is
It didn't happen that way. It didn't happen.
like the results is 30 frames. And then I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, now you Sony guys are all about frames." Remember, I'm a PC dude too, so it's just not about me being a switching and moving goalposts. You can go back to other podcasts and see me and Jers is not playing about 60 frames. If it's not 60 frame, I'm not touching it. Jers, Bloodborne is a great game, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Would it run 30 frames on my PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
I'm not touching it. I kept the same energy this whole time. It's like I don't give a damn if it's a great game or not. At the end of the day, I would like to see the game run at 60 frames per second. I didn't get a 165 hertz monitor to watch things run at 30 frames per second. I don't understand that. And I just wanted to drop the elephant in the room. Like, and then I heard another explanation from another YouTuber. It's like, oh, you can't complain because you only paying $15. Kind of right. You only paying $15. You cheap mofos over there. So you get like real rap. If you ask yourself, you go to the dogs, you go to the pet store, right? And everybody sees that big old shiny bag, that blue buffalo, right? That blue, right? And then you see like $75 a bag. It's like that's a lot of money. And then you get your dog some $15 dog food, and you wonder why he's liquid pooping it up in your house. You get what you paid for. So at the end of the day, I will put that YouTube. I will agree with Cowboy. So what? You pay $15 a month. This is how their game plan is with the service stuff. This is what's going to happen every time. And it's not like I'm against Xbox. Everybody wanted to see Xbox, but I told y'all almost 2 years ago. Jers, I said Halo has to be a masterpiece because that's just letting me know how you treating your mascots. That's just letting me know how you treat your mascots.
Hey, you know what? I already said this, man. I said this a long time ago. Halo's very bland. The only thing cool about it is that you can go into the forge and create your shit. I think that's still dope. That's the only thing dope about Halo. I'm sorry. I said it. Like, just I was talking, we were talking about dude, right? Rage. We were talking about dude. Now, people who never really got into Xbox, Game Pass is for them, right? I had a honeymoon phase with Game Pass. I enjoyed it for a time. Moving forward, I don't really see anything that's really intriguing AAA title-wise. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of hardcore Xbox fans are turning down Xbox. So like, yo, I'm going to Nintendo. Xbox saying it. And so I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what can they do, to get the people's faith back again.
Me either, bro. And it's not about just getting my comeuppance. It's not about just that. It's just the simple fact that I'm disappointed, and even though me and you can run the game at 60 frames.
Yeah.
Redfall, we can run that at 60 frames, no problem.
The point is, like, people always try to deter, right? And I'm not even trying to be rude here. The 30 frames is not going to break the game, right? It's not going to break the gameplay. No. But when you play 60 frames, 120 frames or higher, you're just used to that smooth experience. Going back is hard, It's not impossible, right? Going back is hard. It really is. I played a 30 frame game the other day. I'm like, Dude, man, nah, I can't do
Bro,
it
that's
anymore.
like living at your mom crib and then going back to live with her. I mean, that's like living on your own and going back to live at your mom crib. It just don't hit the same, bro. It don't. It might not kill you, but it's hard.
Yeah. You loved it when you were younger. Now when you're older, like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna go to my own house, man. I'll see you later.
I take a poop with the door open now. I got to close the door.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch. It's levels to this. It's not that I'm upset because it's predictable. We've been saying this for over 2 years. This is not predictable. You know what I mean? It is predictable. It's not that we didn't see it coming. We tried to warn you. You know what I mean? Especially Doc. We tried to warn Doc, man. He just didn't want to see the light.
You cannot say, real quick, you cannot say Xbox is incompetent, 30 frames is bullcrap. One video, the next video saying it's okay. You can't do that. All right, I don't care who it is.
They love it, bro, and they love it. It's a hypocrisy video. Didn't I say fake news a long time ago when it was level? There's levels to this part too. I said this a long time ago. It's whatever you're spewing out your mouth. It's fake news. You're entertainment. That's all you are. You wear tank top. You sing songs. I'm happy with that. But don't make it seem like when you talk, it's facts. It's not. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want to say about PlayStation PC ports. Okay, whatever. Why did you put the Nouveau on a year-old game with what's that, Ghostwire Tokyo to make?
Hey, we got a Hold Tonight on here. What's up, guys?
What up, yo?
Yes.
The crazy part is like I see these games that are disappointing, and it doesn't bother me because I'm getting what I need from PC.
It doesn't bother me either, bro, because I'm not, you know what, I look at these games, I'm not even interested in playing them. But the fact is, we can still speak our mind and opinion. So anybody who tells you can't is full of shit. All right, this like certain people, and they know who they are. They like to gatekeep on both sides.
Didn't I tell you the other day?
I'm very passionate about that. You know that, Cloud. Like, I'm really passionate, right? Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? If I see a fucking game that I want to play, I'm gonna criticize it. I don't give a fuck if I played it or not. I can visually see it. What the fuck's going on? All these times, this past 2 years on Twitter, the whole gatekeeping community, the whole gatekeepers out here, bro. It was insane. They're like, bro, did you play it? You can't talk about it. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up. If I see a fucking car, I'm going to say, yo, that's dope. It drives, I heard it, it sounds good. But I'm going to drive it and see what the fuck it is. Right?
Right.
I can see a game, like me, I can see a game, and I know I could be interested in playing that game. Redfall wasn't it. Redfall looks like a little updated version of Friday the 13th game. Am I wrong? With guns.
Yeah, it's not hitting. It's not the same.
It's not, bro. I'm sorry, it's not.
It's not the same for me. It's not the same for anybody.
Because if it was dope, I would play it.
I would play it. Holt said,
I don't care if it's on the Xbox. I'll get the app. I'll download it. I'll play it.
What's up, ISO? I see you, boy. Across generations ago, we have hit SNES games hit at 30 FPS, plus at a fidelity. Now devs are optimizing to cover all. A great solution that doesn't focuses on a certain avenue. I feel you, host, but at the same time, where else is this game dropping at? It's not dropping on the Switch. Like, it's not dropping on PlayStation. It's dropping on Xbox. Like, so there's no excuse. It's an exclusive. You might say, oh yeah, it's coming to PC too. But yeah, me, ISO, Jers, we can play the game at 60 frames per second. Like, so what they showed us wasn't a lie. What they showed console players was a lie.
Yep.
So that's false advertisement right there. So how are you going to sell something and advertise it, which really isn't?
I gotta say this, man. I'm gonna stop people right there. We have the hardware that's more than capable of having 60 frames. I don't want to hear no bull crap optimization, all this dumb crap. Fucking talk. You know what I mean? It's stupid. We have the power on both consoles to have 60 frames. Period. End of discussion on that. Because there's no point even arguing, debating on people with anybody who doesn't understand that. Power of the PS5, the power of the Xbox are capable of running games at 60 frames. Either it's going to be 1080p, 1440p, K60. It can still run 60 frames, dude. Let's be real. If you had, okay, for example, if you had a PC with the same hardware 5 years ago, guess what? You're playing that game in 60 frames. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
There you go.
Nobody is like, I'm never going to challenge you because with the PC shit, like, bro. And then I always think about, all right, so if you advertise this particular console, right? Hey, this is the most powerful console walking around. I guess it's an advertisement ploy, just like, you know, QHD and all this type of other stuff, like mini, mini LED, OLED. So I guess this another selling point. But, you know, even with Sony having the cojones to sit there and put 8K on the box, that was crazy.
You know, Doc was wrong, right? He said a low end PC. This is not a low end PC, brother. It's not a low.
Tim, what is it? What you about to package up?
PC, my dude, is 1080p 30, dog. That's low end, and high res, like that's low end.
No, they running at 4K 30, but I'm like, even if you run
still not low. That's still not low tier PC, bro. Because on a low tier PC, you ain't getting 4K. Understand that? You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. People have to understand what the hell they're talking about.
Even if you had a low end PC,
okay,
you still can do more with your PC than you could do with an Xbox.
Perfect example, right? Okay, everybody in the chat, everybody here listening, right? My low end PC laptop, or laptop rather, not PC, is a 1050 Ti. That's a low end, right? It's low end. I'm giving it to my buddy Rage so for you can have it. He doesn't have a PC. He wants a PC. So I'm gonna let him dabble into a PC experience. It's not high end, it's low end. Because on Elden Ring, he's only getting 1080p 30. That's low end PC. Xbox Series X, PC, PS5 is close to high end PC. They're like, yeah, right, you crazy. Am I? Really? No, I'm not.
I'm just disappointed. It's like another letdown. Even if you don't agree with the other side a lot, you know, at a certain time, the tap dancing has to stop. Who said, before we move on and before I get hyped for other games, of course it's been marketing, which I've felt for since the PS3 days. I'm a PC gamer and it's failed because the game is broken because porting from mass console to current console. I don't know if the Series S is holding it back. I don't know, bro. But
Series, look, listen, real quick. Series S ain't holding nothing back. The PS4 ain't holding nothing back. It's the developers that are lazy. They don't want to optimize it for the current gen.
But I also told you it's the
keeping it in between. You know what I'm saying? They're really keeping it in between. They don't want to do more work to optimize better for the current gens.
But I also told you
in the same sense, you can say that, right? You can say, well, you just said that. Like, it's holding it back. Not really. It really isn't. They just don't want to put more work to upgrade for the better systems.
And it's up to Jim Ryan to say we not accepting 30 frames. That's how it has to be. Like I told you yesterday, when your DLC is 60 frames, I'm not too excited. That's your DLC. Now, like when I was getting Ghost of Tsushima and all that, they was giving me 60 frames to unlock the frames for PlayStation 4 games. All right, I understand that. Now you can say, oh, you was getting DLC, you was getting a DLC that was 60 frames. Yeah, that was a console a generation ago getting a nice little buff to PlayStation 5 players. But other than that, bro, I just see it's a disappointment across the board. You know, I see other people scrambling for suggestions. I've seen if you want frames, go to PC. Like, what are you spending $500 for? Like, I don't have to have that debate with Sony players. The bare minimum boys is Xbox. The where you get right boys is definitely PlayStation, especially with exclusives and stuff like that. Final Fantasy 16 looks like a major hit that's coming out. Forbidden West DLC is coming out. Star Wars, which I'm also hyped for. Then you got Dead Island 2. Then you also, what's the other game that Street Fighter 6. So it's like a plethora of games that's coming out that I don't even think Redfall is going to even get mentioned because they're getting sandwiched in between heavy hitters. They're getting sandwiched in between heavy hitters. So I don't believe Because what is it? You got 2 weeks before, a week and a half before you got a Dead Island comes first, then you got Star Wars, then it's Redfall. I'm like, bro, people gonna be playing Star Wars or Dead Island 2. I don't even think, and then you got a month before, Street Fighter 6, and then you got Final Fantasy 16. So I don't even think this game is gonna get played like that. To tell you the truth, to be honest with you, bro. If it comes, because a lot of Xbox players was like, I'm not playing it until it's 60 frames per second. So, me personally, bro, I'm hyped for Star Wars. I'm not even hyped for the DLC for Forbidden West, but I'm hyped for Star Wars. I'm hyped for Street Fighter 6. I'm hyped for Final Fantasy 16. Dead Island 2, you can miss me with that. And also, I'm hyped about the Elden Ring DLC that's coming later on this year. That's all I need to know.
I can't wait for that one.
So,
it's kind of cool, yo. My dude Sauce, we just got Elden Ring. He downloaded the thing on PC. Seen this co-op back in effect. You know what I mean? Right now, we're last 5-6 weeks we were playing Destiny hardcore. You already seen us playing it here in the Discord chat. Every day we're grinding. We're playing again. Almost got 250 hours in like 5 weeks. So
yeah, Destiny 2 is definitely being your grind. I've been just since the show of The Last of Us, I just been going back and beating 1. And now I'm focused on 2. The 3080 PC and Steam Deck users in my downloads and installs are low compared to console architect, and sleep mode PC offers more power but consumes a lot. Yeah. Of course it does. Yeah, but
you also get a lot out of it.
I mean, it's not about, because people always like, oh, you playing on this resolution, you playing on this frames. It's about, I have the option. People just don't understand that type of stuff. I have the option to. If it's there, then
they also don't understand low to medium to high settings and resolution and detail.
Like, console players always want to point out, but oh yeah, you did this to play it. I'm like, it's not about that. It's about options.
Console players like this, Cloud, they don't understand, like, in the background, right? It's blurrier. PC, it's more crisp, more in detail. You know what I mean? You can actually see all the trees, the leaves, the branches. PlayStation, you might just see a blur image. That's it.
But I'm happy for Xbox. If Xbox players are happy for Xbox, if that's where you want to be at, go right ahead. Do yourself a favor. Be happy. You know what I mean? Be happy wherever you game. I wanted to let y'all know too. I played Half-Life Alyx in VR mode. It's bee's knees. It's bee's knees, man. Got that Quest 2 hooked up to that PC, man, and then start playing some Half-Life Alyx. Just switching it up. Because a lot of people don't play VR, period. Doesn't matter where you play it, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, or you a Quest or you a Vive type of dude or something like that. I don't really care. As long as you keep showing, because I know people who love Tetris, and my friend at work, he plays and he loves Tetris in VR. So that's bee's knees, man. If you can handle it.
Interesting.
If you can handle it, because Sauce was talking about it earlier, like he was driving the truck driving simulator in VR, and like he gets sick a little bit. Like, you got to be able to handle it for long periods of time. So for me, I play a little bit, and then you stop, and then you play a little bit, then you stop. It's just a nice add-on. Like, Nintendo for me is an add-on. Like, when you come out with a new Mario Odyssey or something like that. Or you come out with a new Metroid Dread or something like that, let me know. I'll be there. I have no problem at all being there. But when it comes to gaming, bro, are you excited for Street Fighter 6?
I wouldn't say excited. I'm more like, I'm going to get it and enjoy it.
Because I a couple days ago, I watched the Street Fighter 2 animation from 1994. My God, bro. Chun-Li in that shower. Goodness gracious, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Bro.
PG-13, dog.
Bro, I'm trying to it is PG-13. The rating is PG-13, bro. Chun-Li in the shower? My God. And that's why I'm going to come up with just a YouTube short series when it comes to Street Fighter 6. because it's the thirst trap, bro. All that jiggle animations. Oh my god, bro. I wasn't even watching the combos on the trailer for Street Fighter. I was just watching the jiggle animations. My goodness, from Cammy to the new girl Lily, and I'm like, bro, oh my god, this is amazing. Who doesn't want to be a part of this? Now, me, I'm a big fan of Street Fighter, big fan of Mortal Kombat too. It's just Street Fighter, man, they just stepped it all the way up with this one, bro. I'm just proud of Capcom with this one, bro. I'm just sit back and enjoy. You know what I mean? Because this is one of the games where I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna get my hand, because I've been playing, multiverses to Smash, and playing a whole different bunch of fighting games now. So I'm like, my hands are battle tested. I'm getting back to the quick reflex. So yeah, I'm just ready for Street Fighter 6 to come back out, bro. Like, I'm super excited for Street Fighter 6. Yo, what do you think about, Microsoft putting de novo, the security feature on a year-old game, Ghostwire Tokyo? What do you think about that, Jers?
Say what?
They put de novo on Ghostwire Tokyo, and I'm sitting up there like, why you need to do that? The number's probably gonna be low anyway. Why would you put de novo? I don't know. Something is up at Microsoft. I don't know. Maybe they need the security feature. Maybe they don't. But
security for what?
I don't know. It's like ain't de novo anti-cheat or something like that?
Oh, something like that. Yeah, but I mean, oh god, I just can't anymore with Xbox, bro.
To me,
Let me tell you something. What makes Xbox great? And I'm not even trying to cap. I'm not trying to troll. I'm just being real. I need to know this.
You said, what's the difference?
No, what makes Xbox great?
I was just talking to Sauce and Rage, and they were talking about certain things they like about Xbox, and I totally would disagree, because I'm like,
okay, what did they say? Because I missed that conversation.
Yeah, you weren't there. They were talking about the last Gears. They were talking about, I think, Sauce was talking about he likes Forza better than Gran Turismo.
Of course. I mean, yeah, I think Forza is a little bit better than Gran. Don't get me wrong, because to me, I feel like I'm not into the real kind of lifestyle racing. I'm more of a video game racer. Forza's the video game racer, right?
No, Forza Motorsport is that simulation, I believe.
Yeah, but I wouldn't play that at all.
The other one is more of an arcade type of.
Yeah, so I'm more into that stuff, video game style racing. So, let's go. So when I give my buddy Rage the laptop, he's not gonna play everything like us, me, you, and Sauce, but he's gonna have at least a taste of the PC experience, right? So, let's say, since I really didn't play Gears of War yet, you, Sauce, and him can play some Gears of War together. I mean, if you want to dabble into that shit.
And I beat all the Gears. I'm a Gear fan. I'm a Halo fan. So for me, I'm always down to play some Gears. I'm always down to play some Halo. Just not that Halo you thinking about. We got jump on some Master Chief collection, but I'm not digging.
I don't like Halo like that though, bro. I'll be honest with you. I just don't like it.
It's an acquired taste, I guess, nowadays.
It's too slow for me. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Coach says this. He goes, I've got young family members that are going forward. We won't play games going forward that ain't PSVR 2, which, of course, is all VR. They came from Cloud and Switch. I pre-ordered Street Fighter 6. Less cheats, the better. Can't stand the game that fans cheer because they can't cheat and pirating.
I mean, I guess if you, I don't know. I've never been around PC players that actually pirate games. Jers introduced me, or cheat. Jers introduced me to PC again, and then we buy every game on Epic or Steam. So
yeah, I don't cheat. Okay, you know what? We're lying. If you can call Elden Ring Seamless Co-op mod cheating, but are we? Because we're not really messing with no other players but ourselves. So it's technically not cheating. We're just keeping it to ourselves, rather. You know what I mean? So
No, I'm not cheating in the lobby or something like that. I guess it, but the game gets harder the more players you boot in. So, that always equalizes the playing field for me. Tell you the truth, I don't really like. I don't even like to think of that as a cheat. We just did what the game, the developer should have did in the first place. That's all it is for me, bro. Like we're just doing what we wanted with the game, and PC always comes up with mods like my Resi 3 mods, my Resi 2 mods, where got a little bit more jingle animations. I have a naked mod. Like it's just certain things to do with the characters and at certain times. So me personally, I don't consider that cheating. Mods aren't cheating unless you're doing like some gag to get more money or something like that. I don't do all that type of stuff. I just get the character mod that I want and boost it into the game. Other than that, I'm good. I like the, talking about gaming, bro, it has been different over the last year. Like since going to PC, it has been different. It has. You look at gaming totally different. Like if it's not at this particular setting, for me on PlayStation, it doesn't matter where I go. Like Xbox players that say, oh, or certain YouTubers that say, well, this is Nintendo, so Nintendo could do whatever they want. No, I hold Nintendo to the same standard. I'm not going to, punch down all the time either. But Nintendo people have a certain respect and love for Nintendo, and I guess that's punching down. No, it's punching up to me. If y'all, this the gaming company that told Sony no, and they could have quelled Sony a long time ago just by doing the meetup and partnering up and all that type of stuff. And now Sony is an actual competitor. Me personally, I'm like, well, the Switch is ultimately cheaper, but I would like a beefier Switch where I can do more things with my handheld. But that's why we got the Steam Deck. Shout out to them. Shout out to Valve for the Steam Deck, bro. Because the Steam Deck it's amazing what you can do with the Steam Deck. You can run Windows, you can run Linux, there's so much things you can do, and that's the PC side of it. This is why I love the PC, because you have certain options. Even though my PC tower is kind of massive or whatever, I guess it's standard, but I don't mind it. They're taking up space. Like I just love my PC. I love my Switch. I love my PlayStation. I love everything, bro. I just don't love Xbox because they're letting a lot of people down. 30 frames per second is not acceptable in 2023. If you don't get that through your head, especially for an FPS shooter, first-person shooter, then we got a problem, bro. Do you see how gorgeous Dead Island 2 looks? It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it did.
It's not the game for me, I'll be honest, but it looks gorgeous. I'm like, why can't Redfall look like that? Oh, Arcane not made for, I'm like, well, Elden Ring, they're not like known for making the best looking games, but it still looks pretty. Elden Ring, man. Still looks pretty, bro. Once you get to a viewpoint in Elden Ring, you be like, oh, this looks pretty. This is a view for real. Let me take a screenshot. But when it comes to Redfall, I just look at it and be like, Now I'm looking at Starfield. I'm like, what are we doing? And this is where I ultimately say this is all you need is a PC and a PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. And if you like to get into VR, get a Quest 2 or a PSVR 2. You can do whatever. Or a Vive, whatever you like to dabble into. You can have that. Who cares? But just don't wrap Xbox the console, bro. Because there's no point to do that. There's no point to do that. We done proved that too many damn times. There's no point. I also wanted to ask you, Jers. Hold up. I feel the people I know will buy hardware to max and will pirate to cover the cost and game it, nor saying it's a thing, but I feel this is where they brag. I don't know. I know PC players at work. I know PC players outside of work, and never heard of anybody pirating anything unless it's like emulation where we going back and playing Madden 07 or NBA Jam or Def Jam Vendetta, like all the heavy hitters that you really can't get nowadays. Shoot, even Fight Night, I have to buy an Xbox console to play Fight Night. I'm like, all right, that's something I'll download for PC. But other than that, I don't really see like me pirating new games. And then you gotta understand, if you want a Ghostwire Tokyo, go ahead have it. Go ahead have it. If you want to brag about not paying for Ghostwire Tokyo, go ahead have it. I mean, it's not a game that I don't think anybody should pirate or want to anyway. I guess if the option is there, and that's why they put the Nouveau on it. But other than that, bro, I don't really care about pirating games because I don't know anybody who does it. And I don't trust websites. So, you know, if you got to trust the website that you go to, by all means, do you. I know people, you know what? I know somebody with a Steam Deck that's pirating Nintendo games. You know why? Because it runs better. Because it runs better on the Steam Deck. And I mean, it's just, if Nintendo had an adequate, you know, console in my eyes as far as technology, yeah, then people wouldn't even look at a Steam Deck. They would just go with Nintendo. But Nintendo is letting other people creep into that market. And let's talk about that PlayStation handheld, Jers. Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh my God. The PlayStation handheld would only be remote play.
What? How's that gonna work?
What? Well, yeah, I heard. I just told you. I just told you.
Remote play.
Remote play only, my guy. So hold up, hold before they hold that L. How much do you think this is going to be as a, you know, as us as PlayStation fans? How much money do you think this is going to cost?
I want to say.
Think about it.
How big is the screen?
8-inch LCD screen, and it has
LCD. How are we doing now? It ain't 2011.
An 8-inch LCD, and you chop your haptic feedback controller in half and you smush it together. You sandwich that between the LCD screen, 8-inch. How do you? What's the pricing on that, you think?
I say it should be like 280, but they probably want to stop at like 400, probably, right?
It better be 150.
That's what I'm saying. It better be low.
It better be a low ball price, bro. I'm talking about 2:00 in the morning crackhead price. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it better be a crackhead price, because there's no way in the world that I'm paying for remote play, and you could do it on other devices. It better be enough. I swear to God, this rumor better not be. It's not even a rumor at this point. Like, you know what I mean? It's basically confirmed. But I just, what the is Sony thinking with that one, bro? I really don't see too many PlayStation players or content creators talking about it, unless it's like outside the circle that we know. Like, then they'll talk about it because they're not like fanboys or whatever. But the the PlayStation handheld is a L burger. It's a L burger. If they come out and they say 250, bro, I might as well get a Switch. Shoot, a couple, what, $150 more? You get a pretty good Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we doing? At a certain point in time, bro, I'm looking at PlayStation. Are we just wasting money? We could be making more games, bro. We could bring SOCOM back. What do we need a handheld for if you're not going to compete with Valve and Nintendo and Logitech and all these other crazy handhelds that's out here today? I don't know. I'm just depressed with Sony with that one. I'm very disappointed with that type of news. I don't want to see no remote play, only handheld, where I can't take out my house. Now, I explained the situation where if you got your in-laws in town, they're in the living room, and that's where you keep your PlayStation. All right, that's an isolated incident. Maybe, you might go to the store and get you a remote play. But you better return it when they take their ass home. You better return it. Because there's no way to, bro, and knowing Sony is going to be a markup price, bro. That's what's going to hurt me. They're going to mark the price up of a PlayStation handheld that only does remote play, and it's an LCD screen. And then I'm thinking about Jersey, if it has the haptic feedback, like controls in there, how long is this battery gonna last?
Probably 2.5 hours.
Maybe if that, because what are you running on? 1080p? You running 720, 900p? Like what are we doing?
I bet you it's gonna be 1080.
They better pray to God, 1080i. Like, bro, it better be something adequate. I don't know. I think Sony is hopefully this isn't true with all the specs and this just remote play, because now they're talking about a PlayStation 5 Slim, which I don't mind because everybody is used to seeing the slim version of the PlayStation every generation, right? So I'm not too surprised about that. But then they talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I'm like, what is the PlayStation 5 Pro? What is that? Then you be splitting gamers again? I don't know. We splitting gamers up into pros, and you got the standard, and now I gotta go spend how much money?
Probably gonna be like $550 out the rip.
They're not taking no more losses on consoles. I think it might be $700, Jers.
Nah, ain't gonna be no $700.
How many more teraflops you think you need?
They're gonna go up to, I believe
13.
Probably 14. Yeah, probably 14.
And then what you gonna do with that?
They're still gonna have 16 gigs of RAM.
Right? They might boost that up to 24.
Nah, hell no. They might go as far as 18 or 20. I don't see them upgrading the RAM.
All right, so you 14 teraflops. Let's keep the conservative number of 16 gigs of RAM. Let's take a outlandish number then. 600?
Yeah, about 600. 550, 600.
Jers, what do we need with another PlayStation? Because you already know that's forcing us to get it.
Yep.
Because you're not going to be talking about what you playing on 60.
I'm playing on 120, bro.
Like, I'm playing on 120, baby. Like, so what are we talking about? So you already know, like, me and Jers had that friendly competition where it's like, I'm not trying to hear that. You running the game at 60 and I only can run it at, you running the game at 120 and I can only run at 60. So, like, I'm be forced to get it too. So it's like, damn, Jers, what am I going to do? Like, am I supposed to get a PlayStation 5 Pro? Like, and then they're talking about this PlayStation Slim with a detachable disk drive. And I'm like, what do we need a detachable disk drive for? Just get a fucking digital edition. If you want the disc, get the Fat Boy. I don't know, man. I think it's too much bull crap when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro, the Slim. Then it's supposed to be, I believe it's supposed to go in this order. The Slim, the PlayStation 5, the handheld, and then the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's 3 new ecosystem items that's being brought into the fold. And I'm like, you can scrap 2 of those. And if you want the Pro, that's fine. I mean, we could just scrap the handheld, because I don't believe anybody needs a handheld for just remote play. That's disrespectful to everybody in this chat. I don't really believe we need to be doing that at all. That's kind of disrespectful. Especially when people got Steam Decks and Switches running around. I'm talking about OGs, OLEDs, and lights. I'm sorry. Steam Deck, the medium version, the high-end version with the Gorilla Glass, all that type of stuff. We have those in the wild. So especially if you're going to put yourself in that position, you look at PlayStation VR 2, Jers. PlayStation VR 2 isn't even selling. They're going to cut back production on that. And you know what? And you know why I think, PlayStation VR 2 is definitely slacking. Where do you see PlayStation VR 2 besides YouTube and content creators? Like, where do you see it at? I don't see it advertised. I don't see it in stores. You know where you get it at? You get it directly from PlayStation. And I'm like, well, if you not advertising it, this is what's going to happen, bro. And now if you're saying like, hey, you get this little side piece, you know what I mean? You put it in a couple commercials. All right, then people might get a little interested. But if you're not putting it in stores and stuff like that, I haven't seen it in any store at all. And I believe the only way to get it is directly through PlayStation. So Me personally, I'm not really feeling that PlayStation VR 2, and I'm not feeling the handheld. But I might devy into PSVR 2 later, especially when they cut the prices and struggling. To me, it's HDR resolution, aspect ratio, 32 non FPS, resolution 1440p. I say this as DLSS and Reflect can help the latter. HDR ray tracing. I mean, in the past, I wanted a mid-gen. You wanted a mid-gen update? Like, you want a mid-gen facelift, Botox? Because that's all it is at the end of the day for the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's just a little facelift, man. It's nothing really more than that, to me, if you ask me. I've seen people, like Jers back in the Jers last year, you was calling for a damn PlayStation 5 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, people like Jers want the PlayStation 5 Pro. Me, I don't know. I just say you got so much lead on Microsoft. I don't really believe you need that. I just believe you need to just keep dropping hit games.
My thing is this: if it makes any experience better than what it is now, I'm gonna get it.
Of course, Jers. And then you're not gonna be dragging nuts on my face. You ain't be teabagging me. No, so I gotta get it too. So if there's somebody in the circle gonna get it, and you know Sauce the type of dude to be like, no, Sauce only PC now. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. But if Sauce wanted to, he could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
you got Elden Ring, drop of a dime, just because. I just hope he's ready to play that game.
He'll be ready, bro. Last gen has shown it fell from last gen with the PS4 Pro and the Series X, where I'm not investing now going forward. Yeah, I wouldn't invest.
I got something to say. Last gen, let's be real, they didn't really do anything to the Pro. What the hell did they do? They didn't upgrade the RAM.
They put a jet engine in it.
They added 3 point something teraflops that didn't do anything. They just really added HDR, right? I didn't see any big difference. Right?
Me either.
I didn't see any really big difference. Now the technology's there, power is gonna be there, right? Like just like you said, Holtz. Maybe you're talking about PC, but now they're gonna push for more ray tracing capabilities. Maybe more quality enhancements. That's what this is gonna be. I don't even think they're gonna fix the frame rate issues. However, I think what I mean is they're not gonna have games running at 120. They're gonna have more games running at 60 right off the rip. Maybe in quality mode now with that Pro. That's as far as they're gonna go.
So that means performance mode would be 120.
Yes.
Now if you said now if you put that on the table, Jers, now I'm with you. Now, if performance mode become 120 and then quality mode is 64K, ray tracing, all the bells and whistles. That's
with the PS5 Pro. Then something's wrong at Sony, because that's ridiculous. You have my 3070 has 21 teraflops, man. They're close to that. My shit can fucking run, high shit. Your computer can run high things, so it's close to that. Let's say you got 14 and a half. Right, let's give it 14.5 teraflops, 16 gig RAM, and the SSD. You're gonna tell me that these games can't run 120 in that power setting?
And the performance mode? Oh yeah, man. I think especially through PlayStation Architect and the way they streamline the process and let developers be artists instead of machines and just trying to crank out co-op games. I'm with that. If the performance mode is 120, then we're talking about. Now we're talking about, all right, now you're comparable with PCs. Now you look at PC in the eyes talking about, hey, we're giving, PlayStation players options to do the same things that you guys are doing. And then
that's a nice
that's a feather.
You want to be.
Yeah, that's a feather in the cap for Sony.
Now I can say, hey, there's no need for me to buy a PC right now if this is running that. I'm like, you're right. 100% right. If you like the 120 1080p or 1440p 80 90 frames with PS5 and then 4K 60,
bro, if you gave me 90 frames 1440p, we straight.
Yeah, we're straight, dude. Like that's pretty good. That's not bad.
1440p 90 frames on
even 80
on what? Just give me a game. Ghost of Tsushima? Oh my god. Thank the Lord and pass the panties. Like, that's exactly what we need in life. If they're able to go anywhere, bro, if you say 90 frames, I don't care if you just said they wanted to do a marketing scheme and it was like 100 frames, but you really only hit 90. I'm there. Then sign me up for performance mode on the PlayStation 5 Pro. But if it's not adequate, like the PlayStation 4 Pro, then nah, I wouldn't see a point to do it.
So if they go to 14 teraflops, right, for shits and giggles, that's close to a 2080 Ti graphics card. What can that graphics card do? You know what I mean? So,
right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They got the power already, dude. It's just the optimization from these freaking developers,
and
dude.
That's why I bang with Sony. Now we can talk about we can joust about the PC ports. We can, you can take a rib shot on that one. I take that, I take that as a boxer. But when you just talking about, if we just talking about Sony as just focusing on the console and the hardware, bro, they're hands down better because it's all working together. It's teamwork in that thing. So I believe in the architect of, what's the dude? Who designed the PlayStation 5? Did Carney, what's his name?
Mark Cerny.
Mark Cerny. Like, I believe in that dude, bro. Because if he's saying, look, we can get you 85 to 90 frames on performance mode.
That dude will squeeze out all the juice, man.
Yeah, bro. If we can get you 80 to 90 frames on, performance mode and then 4K 60, and that's what our target is, and it'll be locked at 60 for 4K. Bro, it's a wrap. Now you're looking at me like, Cloud, what you going to get a 490 for? I'm getting a 490 because that's what I want. 480, 490, it really don't matter at that certain point. You just bragging at that point.
Funny thing is, certain people think that if you get a 4090, you have to upgrade in 2 years. That's not the freaking case, man. That is not the case at all. You can hold that for 5 years and be fine.
What I say, Jers, $20 a month you save, and then for 5 years you can go copy another PC. Because what's going to be higher than, I don't see a lot of games transitioning to 8K. I think 4K is going to be the standard for a long time.
Yeah, Holtz is right. He goes that way. Take PS5 1440p scale to 4K 60 plus. Yeah, exactly. It might be 4K 75 frames. Right? That's nice. That's a nice smooth experience.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Then you hit
me
with the performance
really think
mode.
that. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying if you hit me with the performance mode at, what?
The 1440p 120, that'll be nice.
I mean, PC players like us, we'll take that 1440p all day.
I played in 1440p. It doesn't look bad at all, man. I don't know what people are, complaining about.
I played my PC.
Don't have that because they have TVs.
I got a 40-inch monitor, and my curve, so I play on 1440p. My monitor is a 2K monitor, so I play on 1440p on PlayStation 5. Looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. HDR, all the bells and whistles, VR, all that crap. So it's like, it's nice, man. So I don't know what people are talking about. Like, one thing I will say about the 2K monitor, like when you put your face up to it, which I don't understand why would people do that, because it's like, I don't know. Like, I guess like different reviewers do all types of stuff. Like, they got their different swag bags or whatever they do, how they, have their workflow, how they do a review and break down the monitor. But yeah, when you get up like super close and put your damn near touch your nose on my damn monitor, you can start seeing pixelation. But I'm saying, who that was putting a face up to a monitor like that? I wouldn't do that with my 27-inch. Well, I don't do that with my 27-inch. I would never do it with my 40-inch. But they were talking about that for my particular monitor, and I was like, yeah, when I did it, I could see it too. But I'm never that close to ever, like, this joint is so huge, I gotta back up. That's what she said. Pause. And so like, I don't have a problem with my 2K monitor. Plus, I think it's beautiful, and I got the white casing and all that type of stuff to match the PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? So the setup is nice nowadays, but I just would rather, play on 1440p and then have higher frames, because that's where frames over games. Then we said that a long time ago, Jers. If it ain't about the frames, bro, because it ain't about always the resolution with stuff. It's about how fluid the game is. I don't complain about Mario Odyssey, even though I think when you have it on the dock, it still looks beautiful and stuff like that. But me personally, I don't really care about the game being 4K 60 or 4K anything, period, when it comes to Nintendo. I don't worry about that type of stuff because I know I'm not going to get that type of stuff. So I don't worry my little heart about Nintendo putting things at 4K. But if they did, I would love that too. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day, I'm wishing. I think Nintendo might have a problem on their hands, because if they make another Switch or another iteration of a console, it better accept these damn cartridges from Nintendo Switch, because they famous for switching up the delivery system, bro, when it comes to their games. You know what I mean? And they make a cartridge because they know the price isn't going to go down on it and all that type of stuff too. So, I heard Doc say, PlayStation exploits their players. Nintendo does too. Don't make it seem like they don't. They don't put things on disc or anything like that. They put it on cartridge, so they know even when you sell it back to the store and the store gives you store credit and the next person comes to buy said game, they know it's probably never going to really move in price. Just how long did it take for Zelda to get a price cut? And part of that is because of the delivery system they have with the cartridge. So for me, I look at it like, everybody exploits people, like, you know what I mean? Especially people who's going to buy your stuff because you trying to nickel and dime them. You want to maximize profit. You want to make sure everybody gets paid. So, of course, you know what I mean? Exploitation is going to happen. You know what I mean? Even in 2023, and that's for all generations. I think Xbox is exploiting players because they making y'all pay for Game Pass for games y'all should have owned years ago. Yeah. They make you pay Game Pass for the Master Chief Collection. You should have brought that on Steam. You ain't gotta pay $15 every month for Master Chief Collection. Master Chief Collection on Steam a couple months ago was like $5. So, like, you for people who like to play the old Gears, the Gears of War, like you could buy that on your Xbox PC account and you could have been rocking with that. Most of those games is on sale most of the time anyway, especially on Xbox. So, yeah, I don't see a problem. You know what I mean? But there's exploitation to go around for everything. You know what I mean? If you want to say people string you along, that's what Apple does. Apple releases a phone every damn year. You think it's a real upgrade? Hell no. Hell no. Hey, we changed the charger. Boom, that's a new iPhone. You can do animations on your FaceTime now. Boom, there's an upgrade for your iPhone. Like, that shit every year isn't a full upgrade from nothing, bro. Trust me, I got the iPhone 10 or something like that, iPhone 11. There's really no upgrade from that to iPhone. What, the camera lens? That's it? That's what you're selling me on? The same shit, different day, bro. It's the same going around. Like, exploitation happens in every facet of business. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter if you're playing on console or you getting your cell phone upgraded every year. You're getting your shit kicked in. All right? It doesn't matter. It's exploitation bucks to go around, and we're handing them out. Sony does it. Nintendo does it. Microsoft does it. Apple does it. Samsung does it. Shit, even the company that people would never think does it, did it. The OnePlus. Oh yeah, they're the best phones out here. They make the best budget phones. Soon as you turn around, OnePlus got a phone that's $1,200. You was like, whoa, where they? Yeah, it wasn't really a true upgrade. It felt better. I got one of the phones. It felt better, felt more premium, but at the end of the day, it really wasn't an upgrade. You know what I mean? So, yeah, exploitation bucks goes around for every corporation because they're corporations. They not people. They're a money-making business. That's not what they're supposed to do, is care about your feelings and pockets. Their thing is to maximize profits and pay off shareholders. Their fiduciary responsibility is to pay shareholders. You know what I mean? So I don't really think any company is exempt from doing exploitation. Shoot, America does exploitation. We exploit our soldiers everywhere, right? We pimp them out to different causes that most of us wouldn't agree to do anyway. If we had a vote, it wouldn't be no war in this country. Now, especially after 9/11, we found out they was lying about weapons of mass destruction. Then most Americans be like, nah, my kids can stay alive. I don't want my kids going to war for what? What are we going to war for? Oil? Nah, I'm not. We good. Good. We went to Iraq and Afghanistan. They ain't even getting no daggone oil. Shoot, at least come back with some oil. That's the least you could do after 20 fucking years. But you know what I mean, Jers, this is another day, man. I'm just excited for Street Fighter 6, them jiggle animations, and I'm also hyped about Star Wars, bro. Star Wars looks to be one of my favorites. It's probably gonna compete for Game of the Year for me. Tell you the truth.
That'd be cool.
That'll compete for the Game of the Year for me because what else came out this year that just was like, oh my god? Because you got God of War, Ragnarok, you got Spider-Man 2 coming out. Never mind. Let me shut my fat ass up. Let me shut up, Jers. Spider-Man 2 is coming out. So I guess we'll table that and come back after Spider-Man 2 drops when we see more.
When's that coming in the fall?
I think September, November. So that's going to, I think it's September. So I think that's competing against Starfield.
Starfield, another 30 frames game coming out for Xbox.
The dude, Todd Howard, the dude in charge of Bethesda over there, is talking about, this game is meant to be played in 30 frames. What do you mean it's meant to be played? Come on, bro. You got to stop with the cat. You know how it's meant to be played? At 60 frames, because that's what we're going to do on PC. So, and on PC, I'm probably running it at 120. So for me, I just think it's a game that if you look forward to, go ahead, buy it, man. Well, Game Pass it, because I know that's what most of the people going to do anyway, because y'all about Game Pass, not actually purchasing games and owning them. Like the PlayStation, have you been happy with the PlayStation service for so far, Jers? Like with, the whole PlayStation Premium stuff? Are you been participating in that?
Yeah, I mean, I got it for the year, because there's some games I haven't played yet. I didn't buy, so I'm going to play them and check them out. But
are you happy with the service so far?
Yeah, why not?
Me too. I was kind of happy that you could play the Resident Evils and, you can go back and play The Legend of Dragoon. Shout out to my man Nelson Gaming. He does a lot of that type of, goes back and beats those games. So yeah, I'm happy for people who enjoy that type of service, like games you ain't seen in a while. So shout out to Nintendo too, because they go back and they put now I'm seeing they doing the GameCube starting to come out. The GameCube games starting to come back out for the Nintendo Switch. So hopefully, people. I like the service for PlayStation. I think they're doing a pretty good job. Actually, I think it's more value than Game Pass. Tell you the truth. And maybe because we haven't, Game Pass has been around, the iteration of Game Pass has been around for a lot longer. So the games over there, you've seen before, you've played before. But for a lot of Sony titles, I guess we haven't seen them in a long time and stuff like that. Even the things that they do, like the Sackboy they just gave us, I'd never purchased that because I'm not really into Sackboy. Oh, fucking Holt say. So in my mind, I'll even take a Redfall at 30 frames if it's optimized. That boosts certain aspects of Xbox. No, you're not, Holtz. You're not taking it at 30 frames per second, bro. I'm letting you know that right now. You got a 3080 right in your PC, Holtz. You're not playing the game at 30 frames per second.
Yeah, it's facts, bro. You're not. Come on now.
You're not playing the game at 30 frames per second. Now, if you say you got the Xbox Series X in front of you and that's how you're going to be enjoying the game and that's the way you're going to play is through the console, then all right, then I don't have no problem with what you said. But we know I know that you know, and Jers know you got a 3080. You ain't running no Redfall at no damn 30, bro. You running that thing at 120. Shoot, you might can reach 165 is is low CPU usage, GPU usage that game look. You talking about PC, it takes a lot more. Don't look like it take a lot more for that game. It ain't open world. Remember that. It's not an open world game, bro. So, you playing that game at 120, 140, bro. Especially with your damn monitor, Holtz. I'm not trying to hear that. Holtz. You running that game at a smooth 120 easy, slick back. I won't be happy with Nintendo. Oh, he said, as we know, Nintendo knows how to optimize. Yeah, we do know that. I will take that. I won't be happy with Nintendo, as they did mention from now on it will be tied to your account. What would be tied? It might not be oil, but I've heard jiggling milkshake mechanics brings the boys to the yard. Damn right. Street Fighter 6, bro. They know how to bring the boys out, man. Boys just want to have fun too, man.
Isn't that crossplay, right?
What?
Street Fighter 6.
I believe so, my man. I'll see
it for PC.
I'll see you on Steam, brother. I'll see you on Steam, brother. I will not be buying that on console.
So that's the new Final Fantasy, I take it, right? That's one playing right now.
Yeah, this is the new Final Fantasy 16 that's coming out June.
Good, man.
June 22nd, I believe. What's the other game, Jers, that is supposed to be a copy of Elden Ring? Lords of the Fallen, right?
Yeah.
That game. Look, I watched the presentation about, Unreal Engine 5.1.2. Oh, Jers. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I love Elden Ring to death. But Lords of the Fallen looks really good, brother. It looks really good. It looks appealing. I'm not going to lie. Now I'm down with this, except for Sekiro. I'm going to discount Sekiro. That's one of the hardest damn games I ever played in my life. I just feel disappointed every time I play it.
Once you get it, you got to keep getting in there. You got to keep practicing, man.
You got to get in there.
You got to get in there, bro. That's it. You got to keep going and going and going.
Bro, but it's not like Elden Ring, bro.
Oh, I see what you're talking about with the Devil May Cry situation.
You see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying now?
So it's not hit for hit anymore. It's just more of a, action packed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to be real. I haven't played Final Fantasy in years, dog. Years.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. Final Fantasy 6, bro, I'm not into Final Fantasy games. Guess what? Own 2 of them. Own 2 of them things. I can go to my PlayStation right now.
I like the style. It looks cool. Looks fast paced.
It does, nice. Bro. Bro. That's what I'm saying. It looks good.
I might get this.
Bro, this thing looks sick, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. What's that?
It's co-op, right? Because I'm going to be right. I haven't played Final Fantasy in so long. I don't remember.
I don't even know, bro. I believe the other Final Fantasy is co-op. I don't know about this one, bro. I don't know. But this game,
MMO, isn't it?
Yeah, but this game is it looks so unique, bro. Where it's like, bro, I gotta try it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm liking the combat. I'm liking the powers you get. Look at that.
Look at the combos.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. That was a nice little combo.
Bro, by the end of the week, people going to be dropping YouTube shorts on how to put up a 100-hit combo, bro. Swear to God. Swear to God. YouTube shorts is going to be a fucking thing for this, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
You know what? This could be our summer thing. Our summer RPG style game.
Yeah, that could be the summer one. When is Lords of the Fallen coming? I'm going to look at Lords of the Fallen.
I don't even know.
Cause there's more games coming out, bro. That's why I want, bro. People don't even know. That's why I don't even worry about Starfield and Redfall. Cause I'm like, bro, Xbox players for real should be happy. I know they don't get Square Enix games. Square Enix gave them the middle finger and it was like negative. But I know other games like Street Fighter 6, they're gonna have their hands on that, especially like a player like TK9. He's gonna probably be, fixated on, Street Fighter 6. He's probably gonna be, fixated on a lot of other games. I don't think Redfall is gonna cross the radar for a lot of other for Redfall. I don't know. They might deviate for Starfield, but that's months away, and we'll have to see what because I know the court case. The court case is going to be done soon, hopefully. So, I think a lot of these games that's going to be coming out haven't really been mentioned yet. Is it Lords of Fallen or Lords of the Fallen?
Of the.
The Lords of the Fallen is expected to release sometime in 2023. So that Elden Ring better hurry up, bro. Elden Ring better hurry up. Cause I definitely want to take a look at this game. I don't really believe there's anything else, Jers, as far as games. I know we got Spider-Man 2 coming out later this year. I'm
definitely gonna be checking out. I'm gonna play Resident Evil 4 soon. Beat that. Play some Destiny, Open Sauce, and then play Elden Ring. Yeah, man.
Everybody, you telling me you're not gonna be digging into Hogwarts?
I'll probably get back into it one day. Kind of lost interest in it, man.
I look at the combat of Hogwarts and I'd be like, nah.
It's a little slow pace for me, man.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling Hogwarts too much, Jersey. I give you that, I give you that, brother. I was one of those.
Ray said, dude, I got to be really interested in the game to play it and beat it, dude. So I'll beat Elden Ring 10 times before I go back to that and play that right now.
You're not digging no Forspoken?
That game is trash, bro.
At least you're honest. You hear that? That's honesty, everybody. Somebody is willing to have the balls to say, trash can, trash truck juice, garbage.
Final Fantasy 16, the combat, beautiful. Forspoken combat is garbage.
And they had all those powers and stuff for Forspoken. It really just turned into a tech demo.
Pretty much.
Starfield is supposed to be. Bro, I looked at November for games coming out this year, and it said one game really, and that's the day before. I guarantee you the day before doesn't come out in November, bro. I guarantee you that game that's a hoax, bro. That's a hoax. Now, with the Silent Hill game that's been in production, I'm feeling that, Jers. I'm more of a Silent Hill dude than a Resi dude. I just got in a Resi because of the PC and the things you could do with the mods and stuff like that. But I'm licking my lips to get back into Silent Hill, bro. I'm really digging that idea. There's no games really coming out to be bragging about. You know what? Assassin's Creed Mirage, that might be good.
I think they're going back to the roots.
Yeah, that might actually be good. You know what? I also thought that I thought whatchamacallit was gonna be. I thought because when you turn on your PlayStation 5 nowadays and you have that whatchamacallit, you can see how much progress you have in the game. And you like mine say 80% on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I was like, yeah. I got 80%. I got 20% left, dog. 20% left. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to drop like 5 hours. And then let me see where I'm at. Boy, I put 5 hours into the damn game. 5 or 6 hours into the damn game. Just, you know where the percentage went to? 81. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. and I'm doing straight story stuff. So I'm like, bro, this Assassin's Creed Valhalla is too long, bro. I already got like 80 plus hours into this game, and I'm like, bro, this won't end. It won't.
For real,
It
man.
won't end, bro. I'm sitting
I
up
do
here
got
like,
like 300 hours in it. I'm like, yo, that's not even cool, bro.
bro, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is one of the stupidest games of all time, bro. That's why Assassin's Creed has to go back to their or like their OG. Even the Black Flag, like just go back to Black Flag, and we'll be okay. People make it seem like, oh, bro, they haven't dropped a good Assassin's Creed game since '03. No, it's not even that. It's if you
The Ezio trilogy was great. Ezio? It was
Yeah.
great.
I just don't like. I tell you the truth. I beat. What's the one that's in Egypt?
Oh, Origins.
Yeah, I beat Origins. I wasn't happy about that. I was not happy about that. I beat Origins. I don't like the game style. It's another one like that. I don't like that one either.
Honestly.
Odyssey, and I don't like the Valhalla stuff. I would like the Valhalla stuff more if it wasn't like RPG-ish, man. It's just like, bro, can you just make the combat how you had it back in the day? And then you could put all the moves and stuff you integrated and you learned after, you know what I mean? All the animations that you learned over the years and stuff like that. Good, because I don't really want to go back to this, man. I don't really want to go back to this RPG stuff, man. Let RPGs stay with RPGs, man. Let it stay with Final Fantasy, Demon Souls. Let me, like, come on, bro. At a certain point, I just get upset with Assassin's Creed, man. They deviated a little too hard. They swerved a little too much. Sadly, I feel now gamer. Hold up. This is what Ho said. To me, I'm shocked why Final Fantasy 16 is picking up traction. I hear it's because people see it as DMC, Elden Ring, and Sekiro. Maybe all three hits. All three of these is hits, bro. Especially I'm a DMC dude. You know what I mean? And then, because that's one of the games I fell in love with. Especially the first one. Elden Ring is my game of the year for any that was. I don't know why people thought Ragnarok was going to win, but that was my game of the year. Sekiro, I'll put it under as hard as hell and challenging, even though people love it. I'm a mad fan of Final Fantasy, and I don't see anything new in gaming. Sadly, I feel now gamers are going to focus on Final Fantasy 16 and heck Tears of the Kingdom to focus on showcase material, though the past shunned these past games of the franchise. Maybe because back in the day that was turn-based fighting. Like, now it ain't turn-based fighting, and you got people like me and Jers who bout that action, and like, I'm not a turn-based type of dude. I don't know if Jers was doing that back in the day. Jers is older than me, so he could have been playing turn-based fighting games early in his career with gaming. I don't know that, but me, I haven't really been. I had the double disc too. You talking to a dude who had the double disc with Link and all that? I'm just not a fan of it. I love Forspoken. Love the character and how she traverses through the world. That I need it in all Magic games going forward.
Hey, thanks, Lion, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, what's up, Lion? I've hated the grind in Origins. Need to go back. Yes. Need to go back, bro. What are we doing? It's like, and first of all, these games are forever. What was the last one? The last two I enjoyed of Assassin's Creed was Black Flag, and what's the other one with the Indian son, the Indian bastard son?
Oh, Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, with the revolution and all that type. Yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, bro, like that's my favorite right there. And then because they did a lot of nature stuff you can go through. I love that game, and I love Black Flag because they introduced a lot of other mechanics and stuff that you could do. So I was like, bro, you had the formula, You just ran out of ideas to do in that formula. All right, well, let's just go dip our toe in a different genre. No, stay your behind in your genre. Just do it better. You can do it better. And then at a certain point in time, it felt like they was dropping Assassin's Creed every year. It felt like. So no, I didn't appreciate what they was doing. They could take a break, and they can do a lot of DLCs. They can do a lot of updates. They could do like they don't have to. I don't know what a lot of these people do. Like, what's that game? Jer's PC players love the FPS shooter.
CS:GO.
Yeah, CS:GO. That just got an update years later. Like, if you keep the game fresh, you keep the game interesting, people come back, man. I don't really. Syndicate was the last good one. That's what Holt said. Lion said Forspoken was fun. Forspoken was fun. I don't know.
Man, people can enjoy Forspoken. I'm glad you did, but the way I look at it, nah, it's not for me, bro.
Nope. When I seen one of my favorite content players play it, right, and one of the things that, especially me, I don't know if I can speak for Jersey in this aspect, especially me, I'm a dude who loves to be encapsulated in story, not just gameplay. Because if it's gameplay, then we can do Devil May Cry all day.
That's why I love Elden Ring. Because people think it doesn't have story, but it does.
Oh, bro, it's one of the saddest stories of all time.
People don't know it, though.
Because I don't know. It's like the game Control, like where people was like, oh, my friend was like, I really didn't like it because I didn't really understand the story. Yeah, because you ain't pick up the damn documents and read them. That's why. Like you did. It's one of those games where it's reading material in the game. It's just like Elden. Yes, just like Destiny.
Destiny has so much lore. It's not even funny. It's ridiculous. Like cinematically, they fail because it's so short. I get it. But I just think that they like lore more. They like to just type a lot of story up, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, bro. Man, yeah, my name is Bife, that YouTuber, and Evan something. They do lore on Destiny. Really good, phenomenal videos. I'll probably post some on Twitter. You guys can check it out if you guys didn't already. But there's so much lore in there, man.
Bro, like when they talk about, Elden Ring doesn't have any lore, right, or story. Right, when you find out who Godskin is and Godskin Apostle and what people were doing to the
Thorn Thorn builders or something like that with the sorceries or
bro,
that's crazy, bro.
Bro, when you found out, because I'm not gonna drop the information here, but once you found out why they was there and they were celebrating and all that type of stuff, you like, this is sickish, bro.
That's what?
You celebrating death like that? Yeah. Oh no, bro.
Dark, man. It's so dark.
Bro, the game is dark and depressing.
Radahn's man,
yeah, Radahn's how he turned out. All of them used to be good though. All of like whatchamacall was good too. The snake, you know who I'm talking about. The dude who he used to be an upstanding dude. People Rykard. They used to look up to this dude. Then they was like, I don't know what happened. He got this power. He got this shard, and then he turned into something.
Corrupted him, man.
Corrupting him, bro. This is why I say Elden Ring is sort of like Lord of the Rings.
There's a name, Vadia Vidia. That's good lore on Souls games, man. Definitely.
Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, when you talk to certain people and you read certain things into the game, and like you be like, so they looked up to this dude. They had like great admiration for Rykard. He was a great general. So it's the same thing with Radahn. And then everybody got that shard, and then everybody start acting stupid.
Yep.
They got greedy. They even got different sins in there. Like gluttony, greed. Like it's deep. Like, so when people say, oh, there's no lore, no story behind it, I'm like, bro, you must not been reading enough or, talking to different NPCs, because the lore in here is depressing. The world you even walking in is depressing. Even though towards the end of the game, you make it look even more depressing, but that's just because you got to burn everything down. You have to burn everything. So it's like a phoenix. You got to burn everything down so it can be reborn. The whole thing about Elden Ring was depressing. So, Yeah, like I have to be encapsulated with a story, bro. It has to grip me where not only gameplay. So that's why Forspoken, if you look at Forspoken, a lot of the dialogue is it's trash truck juice. It's garbage. Like I don't even like I'm Spanish and black. I don't even like the character. Like I don't like the main character. I don't even like the main character from Days Gone. My man Rage do, but I don't like him. That's why I stopped playing Days Gone, because I don't like the dialogue and I don't like the character. You know what I mean? You give me some a-holes like Kane and Lynch, bro. We there. You give me some a-holes like Max Payne, I'm there. Like, you know what I mean? But the whole snarkiness with the girl from Forspoken and the dialogue, and then I seen one cut scene where the crowd was louder than the actual voices. That was just like, what the heck is this? It just looks badly put together at a certain point. Get some better writers on that team, and then I wouldn't care.
Yep.
But all right, Jersey, we're about to shut it down.
Yeah. Well, real quick, yo, when Sauce plays Elden Ring, I can't wait, but he's gonna die a lot. I just feel like, if he's playing Elden Ring like the seamless co-op, that I want to play with him like how me and you grinded it together. It can't be no main bosses. There's certain aspects you want to wait for. I mean, he doesn't have to. We just tell him, what route he should be taking for that particular way of building. Request lines and any kind of items he may need for an acquired build. But yeah. I just hope if he dies a lot, he doesn't get mad and rage quit.
Ah, yeah, man, that happens, bro. Well, that happens all the time. See, but I'm so used to
if I died a lot in Souls games because I know it's happening. I know it's gonna happen. So I'm like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. I'm like, damn, okay.
But
how can I beat this guy?
How many times have we died and the next one we here we go again, and then it finally breaks through. And then it's a wrap.
But you know what? Like I said before, and he was in the chat. My buddies, they just came back to Destiny 2 after years of not playing. Right? They've been playing it since late February, early March. Sauce came on 3 weeks ago, grinding every day in the game. After work, he's playing the game.
And now you want to introduce Elden Ring.
As a seamless co-op at that, right? It's not even the basic version. It's a fucking fun version. We call it the co-op, endless co-op. He's gonna be hooked in this game because at first he's not gonna like it, right? He's not gonna be killing stuff quick. He's gonna die. But once we get him to that loop where, okay, what do you want to do? You want a blood build? Do you want a faith build? Do you want a kind of crazy poisonous kind of build thing going on? What do you want to do? As soon as he says something, he goes, all right, I want a strength faith build. Okay, or a mage build. And there it is. That's my expertise. So I'll be like, all right, well, here we go. We got to take this route. We got to follow me. We're going to do that. So once he has all that stuff, the staffs, the swords, the spells, he's going to be like, oh, this thing is dope. He's going to forget about Destiny. I'm telling you right now, he is.
Yeah, bro. I forgot about every other game.
Yeah, I know. You played Destiny for one day and you never came back.
No, I played it for more than that. Cut it out. But I played multitude of games. It's just when it came to Elden Ring, I stopped everything.
It's gonna happen again.
Nah, bro, it's too many games. I gotta catch up on my recoils. I gotta catch up on my city girls. All right.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta catch up on my recoils. But all right, Jersey, we're gonna shut this thing down, bro. I enjoyed this stream, getting back to the basics, but we definitely got to do it a lot earlier. But
yeah, we were gaming up, we were chatting, we were doing our thing, man.
Oh yeah, actually playing games.
Yeah, playing games, bro. That's why I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't been on YouTube like that either. I even haven't made content, man, because I just wanted to play. Because look, I've been busting my ass working. I want to chill with the fans. I want to play my game. I don't feel like content is kind of hard for me. It's time consuming. So I just want to take a break from that right now.
I feel you, bro.
Enjoy the time, you know what I mean?
I feel you. But I ain't pressing you.
I'd rather have a great time on Elden Ring for like 10 hours than make a video, honestly.
I feel you on that too.
I had mad fun with you and Sauce, and in the very beginning of his game, I'm like, damn, bro, you know it's. Oh man, I was like, dude, when you killed the gold guy and the horse, I'm like, oh, let's not kill him yet. Let Sauce get him. Yeah, but we killed him. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's gonna find that real quick, dude. Like, why? I can't wait to see his face, bro, with the first boss.
Bro, I want him to put his webcam on. I don't even want to see his stream. I just want to see his webcam and do a face, like do it up close so I can see like the grains of hair in his beard. So I can see the anguish. They'll be like, no, you got this one, Sauce. I got you if you die, but
like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, no, this is what you think. This is hard.
He was like, Rage, are you checking this shit out right now? Like,
he was in the beginning in the cave fighting a knight, dude, a knight. Like, what is that? That ain't nothing,
bro. That's one hit for me. So I'm trying to tell people, bro, like, yo, playing games is where it's at, bro. Over making content. I'll tell you, I give you that, Jers. It's definitely over making content. I definitely enjoy it way, way better.
Yeah, remember Kayla, the dog T-Rexes, dude, 2 shots, I killed him. Rage is like,
you did.
Why didn't you just do that? I was like, I was having fun, you know? I was making you look like, yo, this is a fun game because you're gonna be in this predicament. You ain't gonna know what to do. You're gonna get killed.
Oh,
I you ain't easily, but
bro, when he see the dog T-Rex, bro, he's
like, what the
bro? When you walk up to him, bro, like, or try to sneak behind him, ain't no sneak attack for that type of enemy, bro. You just gonna have to face him. So I'm like, I got your back if you die, bro. But I want you to get your XP.
I just don't want to spoil it, man, because you know you that first time experience. Once you lose that, it's gone forever. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, oh yeah, I gotta shut the stream down. I don't want him to see the last 2 bosses. Like, no way. Nope. No way. Heck. First of all, you gotta earn that.
He said, "You low XP motherfucker."
You ain't seen this, man. It's rated R. You're PG right now.
Yo, definitely, bro. I don't even know, bro. What's that kid? The kid rating? Not PG. It's like that G7 or something like that.
It's just G.
It's G. Yeah, you in baby clothes. You like youth 3.
Oh, Sauce picked the hero.
Sauce picked the hero?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what you can branch off. I got to see his stats, and then I can see different strategies from there. But I'll have to look at his stats. What is he? What's his predominant stat? Is it dexterity?
I don't know.
Is it dex?
Hero? It's more. I think it's more of a. It could be a dex strength. I have to see it too because I'm
look like Conan.
The bandit is more of a dexterity build too.
Yeah, like the thief. So yeah,
my man's picked the freaking hero. I'm like, why, man? Are you nuts?
I don't even know what you could do with that. I would have to look at his stats and then
he's thinking, right? He's thinking, oh, I'm gonna go up and close and personal. I'm gonna keep swinging my weapon, and I'm gonna lay people. No, you're not. You're gonna get laid the hell out. That's why Cowboy kept dying when he did that.
Bro, you gotta be, bro. I'm like 230 something, bro.
And 337.
So like I'm up there. So like when I take a hit, it doesn't really affect me. Especially like, until we get to like a late end game boss. So when we playing against like Mark God, like I could sit there and battle with him without dodging for a couple, because you know my type of build, like you take a couple hits, bro, he's taking a knee, and then you can do the little finishing move or whatever like that. So I'm like, I don't even see the reason why you would. You gonna learn though. You gonna mess around, find out, bro, real quick, bro. We gonna let you swim. We gonna let you drown too.
What was the one with the few bosses you had to beat over and over, like one after another?
Who, us?
Yeah, me and you. We went to a few places. The Godskin Noble guys.
Oh, the Godskin Apostle, the Godskin Apostle, and the Godskin, the actual Godskin dude himself.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
like and we was getting tossed until I found out. I was like, man, I'm throwing these sleeping pots.
He threw a sleeping pot, put that dude to sleep.
Put him to sleep. I'm like, no, because I forgot about that strategy. Like, no, we could put him to sleep, bro. So we was getting our handed to us. You know, so for me, like, bro, you gonna drown a whole lot around us, cause I'm gonna let you drown. You know what I mean? Rage was watching, so I was like, yeah, let me show Rage like these walking around with these hammers ain't gonna be no it ain't no sweet thing to this.
Yeah, but
like
see, I got to give it to you though for the mod thing, dude. I'm not really down with mods like that, bro. You hooked it up because I forgot to update the mods too. You can't just update the game.
Yeah, cause when they update the game, it update through Steam. So as soon as you open Steam, the game update, and then on top of that, cause I got mine on automatic update. So once I turn on my computer, Steam opens, and so it'll do all the updates, and then the mod will be outdated, and then we just gotta go back and update the mod, and that's it.
I was worried for a second. I'm like, no, all that work. Oh my god! Like I was like, oh, thank God.
Bro, our saves is somewhere like in a different like location. So I know once we replaced it, it was just gonna be layered on top of the other things. Plus, it's just gonna make a couple switches here and there. But yeah, bro, no problem, bro. That opened up a whole new realm of Elden Ring for us.
To tell you the truth, man, I don't know if they want to raid up tomorrow. I don't know what the hell they want to do, but I don't know. I'd rather play Elden Ring co-op for a little while.
Yes, sir. Yeah, before everybody hop on, we gotta get that computer to rage ASAP.
Yeah, I gotta send. Everything's hooked up. I just gotta send it to him. You got Windows 11. You got the GeForce Experience. You can update his drivers. You got the Steam, Discord. That's it. I'm gonna tell him, don't. Like, I don't care if it's your computer, bro. Like, don't look up no damn crazy ass websites. You're gonna get a virus. Stick to gaming, dude. That's it. Stick to gaming, and that's it.
That's what I do. Stick to gaming. Of course, I watch the movies sometime.
Yeah, that's fine. YouTube, Netflix, yeah, Prime Video, that's fine, dude. But don't. He might click on some freaking pop-ups sometimes, or some crazy website that he don't know. Pop it up and boom. And next thing you know, you got viruses.
Yeah, just keep it. Nexus Mods, that's the only website I would go through, because that's where I get all my Resident Evil mods, and mostly everybody I watch for mods only goes to Nexus because they don't trust their PC on every site. So, yeah, that's what I would do. But all right, Jers, man, nice stream, bro. Glad to have you back in the Catbird seat, and we're gonna pick this up later this week, bro.
Yeah, we have to, bro. We gotta come back strong, dude. It's been a while.
It's been a while, but everybody can see the new graphics. Everybody see the new logo. I'm back. I got a new setup. I got 3 monitors. I'm running the whole gambit right now. PlayStation 5 to 10. I got everything up in this thing. Quest 2, everything. Let your mama know. I appreciate Jers. Appreciate everybody listening. And game up. Be safe.
Oh, yeah, man.